So this is actually going to be my second video of the day. It's just a variation of the cobra. I don't really have a name for it. I haven't done any research on this one yet, so just like a few of the other ones, just let me know if you know the name of it. To start out, I've got about 5 feet of red, 5 feet of yellow, combined them in at one end. This is the middle point here, and I already put it through one of the buckles. Put the other two pieces up from the bottom and through. And I'm just going to start out by doing the basic cobra knot at the top, which is going to be red on the top. To make this pattern work right, you want to have the red on the top this pass, and the yellow goes behind, and you pull this through. If you're unsure how to do the basic cobra, I've got 2 videos. It's the most basic out of all of the different patterns you can do. Check those videos out if you are unsure on how to do that. Okay, so now that I have that tied and it's not really going anywhere, what you want to do is take the yellow and weave it in between the 2 middle pieces. So go over the red and under the yellow. So you'll have something like that. And then you're going to take the red, go below the yellow, cross it over the 2 middle pieces and through the loop, and cinch this tight. Now this one gets really tricky when you're trying to tighten this, and you may even have to turn it over to get the pieces right where you need them. The first few are the hardest, but as you get a hang of it, you'll find that it's a little easier as you go. And you're just going to keep repeating that exact same thing. So the yellow is always going to go over the first one, behind the second one, just like that. Now the red one is always going to go under the yellow and then cross it over the 2 middle and through that yellow loop. Pull that tight. And this is where you're going to have to turn it over. You basically just want to push these up as tight as you can by holding the 2 middle pieces, and just keep on pulling it both ways until you get it as tight as it'll go. So yellow over the first one, under the second one, and red under the yellow, over the 2 middle pieces, and through that loop. And get that nice and tight. So the hardest part about this bracelet is tightening these up. But in order to get that pattern to look right, it's definitely important. And flipping it over, you can kind of see how this yellow one right here is down a little further than it should be, so that's when you would hold the middle piece and kind of cinch that right up. Okay, I'll do 2 more and then show you how to finish. You know what, I think I just messed that up. Yeah, I did. So I went over the yellow instead of under like this, and through that loop. Now, I had someone ask me if I would ever consider getting a jig, and I have considered it. I'm thinking about making my own. I don't know. I think I like doing it like this. You get your hands, used to moving around the paracord, because you never know when you're going to need to do this, I suppose. But having that jig just kind of makes it a little too easy, I guess. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting one. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut away for a minute, finish this up, and then come back and show you how to finish the bracelet up. Alright, so I am now down to the bottom, and it's getting a little harder to do this, to actually get this to go through the middle section here. So you got the loop, the red goes under and over, and then through that loop. Pull that nice and tight and push it up. Not sure if I'm going to have 2 or 3 more passes before this one's done. Out of all the bracelets that I've done, this one might just be one of my favorites. I really like the pattern on this one. This would look really good with like a neon green and a neon orange. That would look really good, or black and white. As I get down to the bottom here, I'm probably going to have to start using the needle nose pliers. I'm running out of room. Yeah, that's starting to get really hard to get. I think I'm going to use my pliers here on this one. Oops. And it doesn't want to go through. There we go. And through. I think I can squeeze one more out of this. So, if you've got these pliers, I sell them on the website. We've got a few different ones, but these are nice. They're spring loaded, so you don't have to pull too much. The only downside to these is that they don't have any grips, they don't have any teeth. So you really have to squeeze on the pliers to get a good grip. But overall, they're nice. They're real long needle nose, so you can go through like 3 or 4 at a time. I think that's going to be the last one right there. Alright. And again, if you know the name of this bracelet, please let me know. I've seen a couple similar to this, but not quite this one. And I'm just going to finish this off like any other. Cut this as close to the bracelet as you can. And you're going to use the low part of the flame to really just liquefy this nylon. And just squish it all together. And that really locks in that piece, so it can't come out. I have also a video on how to finish a bracelet specifically just for that. Same thing with this side. There we go. And there you have it. If you like what you see, like I said, this is the second video I've done today. Sometimes I can get 2 on a day, but I'm trying to get at least 1 a day. Subscribe, hit that button, give me a thumbs up on the video if you like it, and I'll be sure to keep the videos coming. Thanks for watching.